I've already eaten my breakfast for today, and then I realized, hey, I was going to do a vlog for what I eat in a week so y'all can see, because I've lost 10 pounds since I joined my gym, and I wanted to show y'all my usual kind of eating routine. And so I already ate breakfast, and I'll insert a picture of what I had. I had turnips with shiitake mushrooms in black bean sauce, and then I had Chinese sausage, an egg, and some white rice. Let me show you that. And then after that, I'm gonna head over to the gym and do a good workout. And today is arm and chest and back day, so I'm gonna get that all done. So here's all the leftovers. You can see there's a good chunk of rice left over. There's some turnips left over. I ate all the sausage and the egg. I'm usually pretty good about finishing up my protein. It was pretty delicious. Okay, it's currently like freezing fog outside, so I can't go to the gym quite yet. It's way too cold. I would freeze to death on my way to the gym, and I want to get that cardio in by walking to the gym. So I'm gonna wait till it clears up a little bit before I head over to the gym. But until then, I'm enjoying a nice ice cold glass of Pedialyte. This is probably about 16 ounces. It's a bullet blender cup. I don't recommend Pedialyte to just anybody. This is for me because I had the stomach flu last week and I was severely dehydrated, and I just need to replenish my electrolytes in my body. The doctor at the hospital told me I need to continue to drink Pedialyte, so I'm gonna keep doing that. And what I would recommend if you're gonna try and follow this week of diet is after you work out, have 16 ounces of Gatorade. That would replace the amount of Pedialyte, or just skip it in general. Alright, I just got back from the gym. I've got that post-workout glow coming through my makeup. I did approximately half an hour of heavy weightlifting. Like, I benched, like my arms are sore, it's kind of hurting to hold up the camera, but I benched, let's see, the first set was the bar with two 10-pound weights on it, and then the next set was the bar with two 25-pound weights on it, and then the final set was the bar with two 25s and two 5s. So yeah, I did that. I did the row thing, whatever that's called. I don't know what it is. I just know what it does, like what muscles it works out. I did some like free weight dumbbells. I did some tricep press downs, and I did some lat pulls. I did do some lat pulls now that I remember. And I did some TRX, just a little bit of TRX, working the biceps and the triceps. And I think I also worked the, what muscle is that right back there on your shoulder? I think I worked that too. That was basically it for my workout. It was pretty intense though. I drank this much water while working out. You know, I don't normally drink a lot of water, but I was really thirsty. And I'm gonna finish up this bottle of water. This is 23.7 floral ounces, and then I have a little post-workout snack that I will zoom you in on. So here is my post-workout snack. This is just one red delicious apple cut into nice thin slices, with approximately 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. It might be leaning a little bit closer to 3, but approximately 2 tablespoons. From what I've calculated so far of my daily caloric intake and exercise, is I'm still over 1,000 calories under, and I did roughly 926 calories of exercise, although I'm sure it was more because this calorie calculator doesn't like allow you to do really heavy weights. It just allows you to say, oh, I weightlifted vigorously. You know, for vigorously, that could be, you know, flailing your arms around with a 15-pound weight, or you could be lifting a really, really heavy weight. So it's just really, really depends. Okay, so this is all the leftover apple and peanut butter. I just don't have a very big appetite today. I think it's because I had food poisoning, so like, you know, I just don't have a big appetite. I ate most of my peanut butter, which is good because I got some protein in, got some fruit in, and now it is time for me to take a nap. I'm gonna go relax and take a nice long nap. Hello, it is now Tuesday. I slept all the way through the night, through the day. I was tired. Anyways, I woke up and there was a notice for inspection on my door. So the next few days I will be cleaning, because if you know anything about me, I don't like to clean. I do it because you have to. That's the thing in life. But if I can procrastinate on it, I will procrastinate on it. So, anyways, so today and tomorrow and the rest of the 3 days before I have the inspection are going to be spent cleaning, and if I can make it to the gym, I will make it to the gym. So now I am hungry. I'm super hungry because I went to bed kind of hungry, and as you can see, like, I'm starting to get collarbones. Look at that. Oh, collarbones. Nice. I haven't weighed myself yet today. I'll let you know how much I weigh after I weigh myself. But I'm so hungry, I just can't wait to eat. So I made myself a sandwich, and let me show you. So this is a ham sandwich on multi-grain whole grain bread. There's not much mayo, as you can see here. I don't really like a lot of mayo unless it's a tomato sandwich. And then there's 4 slices of ham and just multi-grain bread. And then I also have a bullet blender cup full of Pedialyte and ice, and I'm just gonna sip on that and get some hydration and some protein. Okay, so I just weighed myself. I am 308 pounds, and you know, just looking at my neck, I can tell like some of that weight gain is muscle. I've got way more collarbones than I did yesterday. Like, look at that, look at that. That's just amazing. I'm definitely getting fitter, but I think I'm gaining muscle because I've gained 3 pounds. And it could also be water weight, but just like my neck looks a lot slimmer to me. So now I'm going to sip some hoji cha. This is Ito and hoji cha, and I have 2 bags in here. This is another bullet blender cup, and I'm going to sip this and do my makeup for the day on Facebook Live. Okay, it is 8:17 right now, and I'm getting hungry again, so I fixed myself some leftovers from a dinner I had, I think I had it Friday or maybe Saturday I made spaghetti squash Alfredo with bacon and Brussels sprouts and cherry tomatoes. So I heated up some of those leftovers, and then I have a poppy seed onion bun that I'm going to eat with it. So let me show that to you. There we got, this is probably about 2 cups worth of spaghetti squash Alfredo with Brussels sprouts, cherry tomatoes, bacon, and onions. And then here is my poppy seed bun, and I'm going to eat this real quick. I'm taking a break right now from cleaning. I've gotten most of the living room and the bedroom done, so yay! So I finished all the Alfredo and left like half a roll. I really didn't need the roll. It was kind of nice to have some carbs, but I didn't really need it. The Alfredo was completely enough, so you could skip the roll if you wanted to. Alright, I just woke up, and after cleaning the bedroom and the living room, I was really tired, so I took a nap, and I'm missing out on group today, but that's okay because I gotta clean anyways. I got to get these house clean. Right now I'm sipping on some mango black tea to wake me up, and then I'm going to get to cleaning the kitchen, and then I'm probably going to make some bean and cheese taquitos for dinner. So here's the sizzling hot taquitos from the oven, and each taquito has beans, onions, and cheese in it. Not too much cheese, and these were baked instead of fried, so they're nice and healthy. You fry the tortilla in the pan with a little bit of oil before you roll them, but they're not like deep fried, so they're a lot healthier. And I'm gonna have probably about 3 or 4 of these. Okay, so now I'm going to make a smoothie, and I've got some frozen carrots here, and I've got some frozen tropical fruit, and I've got some Pedialyte, which I would use Gatorade if you're gonna make this, and then I've got some ice. I'm going to use I think I'll use 3 cubes of ice. Okay, so I filled it full of the frozen carrots and fruit and ice, and now it's time to add some Pedialyte. I don't think I'm going to add completely all Pedialyte, probably like that much, and then the rest I'm going to do water. It's good. I think I need a new bullet blender soon though, because it doesn't want to break up those ice cubes. Now it's time to relax and enjoy a hard day's work. I cleaned for probably about 4.5 hours today, so I got lots of exercise cleaning. Still looking slim. So I'm making myself a nice hot cup of chai tea, and I'm going to use this Coffee Mate vanilla caramel creamer for the chai tea. I'm well under my calorie budget for today, but I'm tired and I don't think I'm going to eat much more. I'm going to have 2 more taquitos. I already had 4, and I'm going to have 2 more taquitos, and then I'm going to relax and have a hot cup of tea and go to bed. It's been a nice long day. So, see you tomorrow. So I woke up with pink eye in both eyes. So of course, during inspection, I get pink eye. So not only do I have to finish cleaning my house today, but I have to go to urgent care and get eye drops. I have to go to the pharmacy and get eye drops, and I have to get probably antibiotics. What a hassle. Yeah, so last night I had 3 more taquitos before bed. I'm about to have a few more taquitos for breakfast here. And those are probably only like 100 something. Let's be generous and say 150 calories each, even though they're probably a little bit less than that. So I feel okay snacking on a few of those at a time. Alright, so I've been cleaning, like my new glasses. I just got these glasses in the mail. I went to urgent care and the doctor said that it is not pink eye, it is an allergic reaction, and it is an allergic reaction to a new mascara I just tried out. I have to take like eye drops with the antihistamines in them, and I think my eyes are kind of clearing up. They're still a little swollen, but I think they're clearing up. Anyway, I burned lots of calories today cleaning. I'm still not done cleaning. I've got more cleaning to do. And I also walked to urgent care and back, so I got some cardio in doing that too. And right now I'm taking a lunch break. So let me show you what I'm having for lunch. This is the leftover Brussels sprout spaghetti squash Alfredo. I'm also having about 24 ounces of ice water. I also had about 16 ounces of ice water earlier today. So I'm hungry. I'm ready to dig in. So it is now Thursday, the day of inspection, and my house is pretty much clean. All that's left to do is wash the dishes and clear off the counter and scrub the bathtub and take out the bathroom trash, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is all clean and ready to go. I work best under pressure apparently. Last night before bed I had some taquitos for dinner, and I finished off the rest of the taquitos. I'm ready to have some breakfast, and I'm going to make some oven fries for breakfast. So I'm making breakfast, and here I have 2 potatoes, 2 large potatoes sliced. I'm going to make oven fries. For that, all I need is some vegetable oil. You can use whatever kind of vegetable oil you like. I would prefer olive oil. I don't have any, so I'm going to use just regular vegetable oil. You want about just 1 tablespoon is probably good. Just a couple of splashes there. And then I'm going to need some seasoning salt. I'm going to use Adobo by Goya, and just get a generous amount of seasoning salt on there. Then take a spoon and stir that up. And then you want a baking sheet, and just spread out the potatoes. Try to get them as spread out as possible. And now my oven is preheating to 450 degrees, and I will cook that for half an hour. I'm going to be sipping on some coffee with some Coffee Mate sugar-free creamer, about 2 tablespoons in there. And then I will be having ketchup with my fries, probably about 2 to 4 tablespoons of ketchup. Okay, it's now about 5 hours later, and I'm still hungry, and I want a second breakfast, so I'm gonna go with 2 slices of whole grain toast. There is half a tablespoon of butter on each slice of toast, and then I used a tablespoon of butter in cooking each egg. Each egg is over easy, And then I have a apple. And this is like what I would typically eat when I was fit before. When I was really fit before, I would typically eat 2 slices of toast with 2 eggs and a fruit on the side for breakfast. And then I'd have a cup of coffee or a glass of orange juice or a cup of tea or something like that to go with it. So earlier today for lunch, I had probably about 2 cups of Special K red berries with probably about a cup of milk in this bowl here. I kind of filled it with that, and that was lunch today. Okay, now I'm making a Chinese sausage and Brussels sprout stir fry for dinner with white rice. And with this, I want to like cut them lengthwise into thin slices. Okay, and before I go any further, I'm going to make some white rice in my rice cooker. So it looks like I'm going to be adding about 2 cups of rice here. Now I have about a cup of shiitake mushrooms here that I'll be using. You could use dehydrated shiitake mushrooms, but I just got some fresh shiitake mushrooms, so I'll be using those. Cut off the ends and then cut them into thin slices. And I'm going to keep those separate from the Brussels sprouts since they'll be cooking at different stages. And then I'm going to take 1 large onion. I think this is a sweet onion. You could use a regular yellow onion. And I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to cut it in thin slices. And then I'm going to add that to the Brussels sprouts. Because they'll have about the same cooking time. Now I'm going to get two cloves of garlic. This garlic's starting to sprout. That's okay, it's still good. And I'm going to get this large chunk of ginger. So first I'm going to work with the ginger. I'm going to cut that, and then I'm going to cut off the outer peel. This ginger is a little old, but it's still good. And now I'm going to cut it into thin slices. Since this is old and kind of dehydrated, it's really hard to chop here. The smell is delicious though. So we got that nice big chunk of ginger that we're gonna put in that container there. And now it's time for some garlic. And you want to do this same thing, slice it thin. And then just chop it up. And now, before I cut my sausage, I'm going to make a sauce. So I'm going to use this hoisin sauce here. But before I add the hoisin sauce, I want to add 2 tablespoons brown sugar. Okay, now I can add the hoisin sauce. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons hoisin sauce. Then I have this chili garlic sauce. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon. You could certainly use less if you don't like it very spicy. And then I have some soy sauce. I'm going to add probably about 3 tablespoons. And then I have some soy flour. I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of soy flour. Now I gotta kind of whisk it all together. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and add all this ginger that we cut up to it. I was gonna fry the ginger, but I think I'll just add the ginger and the garlic to the sauce here. I think that will be better. And then I have this package of Kanyenjan Lapzong Dong Hong Chinese style sausage. I probably totally butchered that, but we're gonna use this Chinese sausage. I'm gonna use, I think I'll use the whole package. And I'm gonna cut that into the shiitake mushrooms because I'm going to cook it along with the shiitake mushrooms. So real quick here, I want to read how many calories are in 1 sausage. So 1 sausage has 240 calories. And there's probably going to be about 2 sausages per serving, I would guess, of this dinner. The sausages are going to definitely be the most high calorie part of this dinner. I'm heating this skillet. You could definitely use a wok. I would suggest using a wok. Heating the skillet over medium heat, and I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. And now I'm going to add the Brussels sprouts and the onions. And just give them a stir so they get nice and coated with oil. And you want that to cook for, I would say probably about, let's set the timer for 7 minutes and see what happens. The rice is done. I think I'm going to go ahead and add the shiitakes and the sausage now. It's about 5 minutes in to cooking. Okay, now at the 7 minutes, I am going to add the sauce. Get all those yummy pieces of garlic and ginger in there. Go ahead and turn that down to low. Get a couple scoops of rice. And a nice, generous scoop of Brussels sprouts and Chinese sausage. And there's dinner! Yum! So earlier today I had a cup like this. This is my new favorite cup that my mom gave me. And I had a cup like that full of mango black tea. I had that somewhere around noon. And I'm about to fix another cup full of this tea. And this is oolong tea. It is, oh, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this. Shuizin? Oolong tea, and this is by the brand Tea Sense, and I'm currently trying out all their teas and reviewing them. So I'm gonna have a cup of this, and I had about 24 ounces of water earlier today. I probably had more than that. It's always good to stay hydrated, so drink as much water as you want to. So it is almost midnight and I felt like having my cheat meal because I've been craving French toast, and I was like, hey, I finally have all the ingredients to make French toast. So I have 5 slices of French toast and real maple syrup on this. So for breakfast I'm having the leftover Chinese sausage with about a cup of rice and a over easy fried egg. So I'm getting ready. I'm all dressed now and I'm getting ready to head out to my mom's house to go feed her cats, and then I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm finishing up. I'm halfway done with a cup of oolong tea. I'm not really sure the name of the tea, but it is like Taiwanese oolong tea. You could probably just have any oolong tea. And then I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch today, but I'll let you know. It is rainy outside. It is so rainy outside, so I am probably going to ride the bus most of the way there and get most of my cardio at the gym. I plan to do the stair climber today. Okay, I'm still looking slim in the collarbones, but I feel kind of bloated. Could be a hormonal thing. It's getting almost to the Mittelschmerz, I think it's called, you know, the middle time of the month. So I think there's some hormonal things going on, as you can see up here with the, yeah, I think there's some hormonal stuff going on in my body. But I still look slim. Like, look at those collarbones, look at that chest, it's still looking good. So I just got back from my mom's house. I fed her cats, and then this like winter storm starts rolling in and it gets cold and windy, so I decided not go to the gym, and I went home to do exercises at home on my own. And so I got probably about half an hour of walking into the bus stop to my mom's house, to bus stop back to my house. And I wanted to show you this awesome fitness app that I have on my tablet that I used for my workout today. So this is called Daily Workout Apps, and I'll show you the workout I did today. I did the butt workout, and
squat.
It starts out with squat,
Front lunges.
and lunges. And this is awesome
Side lunges.
because you could take this with you to the gym and do these workouts at the gym,
Deadlift.
or you can do them at home. And I have my own weights at home, so I can do them at home too.
Donkey kick right. Donkey kick left. Hip bridge. Leg extensions.
And I really felt the burn doing these workouts.
Flutter kicks. Froggy glute lifts.
I think this is the last one here.
Workout complete.
Yeah. And I think you can adjust like how many, how long you want to work out for. I'm not sure. I need to get used to this app first, but it seems like a pretty good app. I like that it's easy to follow. So now for my post-workout snack, I'm going to have some Club multi-grain crackers with these Crown Prince sardines and extra virgin olive oil. So that's going to be my post-workout snack. And then I'm going to do some house cleaning, and then I'm going to relax and watch my favorite TV show. Alright, now I'm going to make myself a cup of mystery tea. It says Earl Grey. I'm not sure if it is Earl Grey. I'm hoping it is because I want some Earl Grey. So let's see what it is. I can't tell by the smell of it. It looks like a black tea, so it probably is Earl Grey. Now I'm going to relax and watch one of my favorite shows. So for relaxation, I'm going to make some popcorn. I'm going to use half a cup of this popcorn here. And then I'm probably going to use about a teaspoon of adobo to season it, and then half a stick of butter melted. So I've lost 2 pounds since this morning, so I don't feel guilty having this delicious plate of leftover Chinese sausage and rice for dinner. I was thinking I was going to go over my calories, but I think this is all going to fit in my calorie budget, especially being that I worked out today and I've lost 2 pounds. So this is all the leftover popcorn. I probably ate about a cup of popcorn while I was watching TV, and there's lots of leftover. I'm going to save this for the rest of the week until it gets stale. I feel like a little dessert, so I'm going to have some dessert tea. I'm going to have this Cocoa Tango spicy chocolate tea by Good Earth with some Coffee Mate creamy chocolate creamer. Alright, it's now Saturday, and I had a cup of Keurig coffee with my neighbor, and I had probably about a tablespoon of sugar-free hazelnut creamer in it. And then for breakfast, I'm having 2 small sunny side up eggs and the leftover Brussels sprouts and rice in a bowl, and it looks delicious. I can't wait to dig in. So as a little snack, I had a serving each of these Airheads Extreme Sours and these Lifesavers Gummies Wild Berries. It's kind of hard to resist not eating the whole bag, but I think I can do it. I got a 30-minute walk-in today, going to the store and back. Okay, I'm going to be making some salmon burgers. To start out with, I'm going to need a can of salmon, and over here in my yogurt machine I have some yogurt that I'm making. Okay, so we got our salmon here. Now to that we want to add some crackers. I have these Clubhouse crackers. Let's see, how many servings is this? 4 crackers is a serving. So there's about 4 servings in here. So we're going to add our crackers. And then I have this queso fresco. I ate half of this because I love queso fresco. So like earlier today I munched on half of this queso fresco. And I'm gonna add the other half. So there's 5 servings of queso fresco that we're adding. And then we want 2 eggs. I got 2 large eggs here. And then we want about a teaspoon of adobo. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, depending on how much you like it. Then we need to cut up this bunch of cilantro and add that to it. So always make sure you wash your cilantro first because cilantro can often be pretty dirty. Go ahead and add that cilantro to your salmon burger mix. Okay, I'm going to add 1 small red onion. And then add that to the salmon burger mix. Now in a skillet, I'm going to melt 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, now that the butter's starting to bubble, I'm going to add the patties. I'm going to turn that down to medium and set the timer for 5 minutes. While those are finishing up cooking, I'm going to cut up my tomato and avocado. So for my bun, I'm going to use these onion poppy seed rolls. So I'm just going to try and get some butter on here and toast this up real quick. We made 7 patties with this recipe. Now it's time to get our burger ready. I'm going to use probably about a tablespoon of mayonnaise there. Maybe a little less even. I don't really like that much mayonnaise. See, I used even less than that. So now I'm going to use a little bit of ketchup. Probably about a teaspoon of ketchup there. And I'm going to use one of the smaller salmon patties. How about 4 slices of avocado? And 2 nice big slices of tomato. And there's a yummy salmon burger. Okay, I just got done doing a bunch of ab exercises. I did them until I was so sore. I couldn't do them anymore because like my stomach was cramping up. So I did ab exercises today. I cleaned my house for about 30 minutes. I washed the dishes, vacuumed, and swept off the porch. And then I also walked to the store earlier today, which I already told you about. I walked to the store. That was about 30 minutes there and back. Did some cooking. That's kind of housework too. So I got some exercise in today. And now I'm going to enjoy a few more of these candies I got. I'll just have 1 more serving of each one, and then I'm going to relax in a hot bath. So earlier I had 2 cups of Keurig coffee with my neighbor, and in 1 cup I had creamy chocolate sugar-free creamer, and the other cup I had hazelnut sugar-free creamer. And now I'm getting ready to enjoy the last leftovers of the Brussels sprouts and Chinese sausage with 2 sunny side up eggs. And I'm gonna sure miss this because this is delicious. So for lunch I finished off these 2 candies. I could no longer hold it because these are delicious. I had another salmon burger just like I had last night for dinner. Okay, the day's almost over and I weigh the same as I did at the beginning of the week. I haven't really lost much weight, but I've been exercising, so maybe I'm gaining muscle mass. I did some power yoga earlier today. It was really stormy most of the day, so I didn't go to the gym. I'm about to eat my dinner. I'm just having a bowl of homemade plain yogurt, which is like 1 serving of plain yogurt, and Special K red berries, 1 serving. And that's going to be my dinner, and then I'm going to do 30 minutes of house cleaning.